Good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. Today is Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving for everyone. And you guys, I've got my prep station out and ready to go. I've got to cook the bacon in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes because I am making loaded broccoli casserole, which includes bacon. Harry and I are having a delicious charcuterie of salami and various cheeses. I've got garden vegetable cheese spread. I have got buffalo style cheese spread. For that, now I make a cranberry sauce that includes a lemon, and I'm going to use allulose for the sweetener to see if I can get it to gel up like I want it to. Last night, the minute we got those raspberry cheesecakes done and took the picture, Harry and I promptly ate them. They were absolutely delicious.
Yeah. And
I put whipped cream and just a dollop of the red raspberry jam preserves from Smucker's on top. Thank you, Vintage Girls, Pat, for suggesting that because it was awesome. It was. But I got a whole lot of new pumpkin caramel spice. So guess what I'm making today? I had leftover pumpkin. I'm going to make 2 batches of the pumpkin spice caramel cheesecake for tonight for dessert. And I've got my everything to make my stuffing with that I'm going to make, or my dressing, excuse me. It's dressing if it's outside the turkey. It's stuffing if you stuff the turkey with it. I've got just enough bread left over and pieces of bread that I have refrigerated. And I'm just letting them unfrost and get warmed up, and then I'm going to put those in the oven. But I use mushrooms, an onion, half an onion, and some celery, and some ground turkey, and some of my chicken bone broth in that. So, I always used to use Mrs. Cubbitson stuffing in the box. So we were at the store buying stuff. I went over to the box, took a picture of the ingredients, and the only thing I'm changing is instead of their bread, I'm using my bread in it, and I'll be able to do and recreate the stuffing that I grew up with. And that's Mrs. Cubbitson's stuffing recipe on the back of the box. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, I make it Wendy's way because I use my special, delicious, where is it? Poultry seasoning. Yes, I do. Anyway, you guys, I am going to get to prepping, and we'll bring you guys along as we go. How does that sound? Bake it 400 degrees for 30 minutes. In a cold oven, you guys. Okay, next. I have got my cranberries put in the bowl. And what I need to have is I have an onion here, and hopefully I can cut it into small slices. This was my great aunt's recipe, you guys. Oops, I forgot to take the thing off. I wonder why it didn't come off in the wash. And I want to use a plate, actually, because I want all the lemon juice too. Okay, you guys, so you take your lemon and you slice it really, really thin. If you don't have lemons, you can do them without, but I really like the candied lemon rind that you get doing it this way.
Wonder what you doing, Sal? She's making lemon. I don't know if you like lemon.
No, she wouldn't like
I don't think you'd like it. too tart.
Now I go through here and, excuse me, get my pan and start putting the slices in, taking out the seeds as I go. Just put it in with my bag of...
What are those?
Bag of cranberries, you guys. Just put the whole bag, rinse them, put them in a saucepan or a pan. And a small lemon or half of a large lemon. There you go, you guys. Now, put this on the stove. Let me wash my hands. This calls for one cup of water, and I am going to use 1 cup of allulose, which is a little less sweet than sugar. So I'm going to do 1 cup of allulose. I'm going to turn the oven on high. I'm going to do 1 cup plus 1/4 of a cup because it's about 2/3. That's about 1/3 of a cup. So I'm going to do about like that. About 1 1/4 cup of allulose, you guys.
A mountain of something. Allulose and what?
Allulose and half of a lemon or a small lemon sliced very, very thin, a cup of water, and a bag of cranberries. Now, what you want to do is just let this boil. The cranberries will start popping and releasing their juices, and you just want to cook this. I think I'm going to have to cook this in a different pan. What do you think, Carrie?
I have no freaking idea.
If I could find
Now, if you want to ask me about hamburger, I could answer some questions with that.
I think I'm going to transfer it.
Ooh, you can do that?
Yes, of course you can.
Doesn't have to be sitting on the top?
No, it does not. There you go. Much better. Easier to do.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty, huh?
Yeah. Just take this, stir it all around. Excuse me, Sal. I'm going to add just a few more slices of lemon. This recipe, it was my great aunt's recipe, and it has been in our family probably for 70 years at least. So yeah, this is just a very old recipe. Very old. Super easy, super simple. The only thing I'm not doing is I'm not making it with real sugar. That's the only thing different that I'm doing, you guys. So we'll come back when it's cranberries. Okay, so my berries are on boil, so I turned them down, and I'm just gonna let them cook. I've got my sausage in a pan for my stuffing, and I am going to, if I had gizzards or giblets or anything like that, I would have chopped it and used turkey, but I don't. So I'm making my sausage version of stuffing. So I'm gonna leave that right here. I've got that on, and I'm going to stir this just a little bit and just check get this going on low. Now you just want to let it simmer until it starts thickening. Usually a couple minutes. I've never done it with allulose, so we'll see how it does. If it doesn't thicken to my, the way I want it, I'll just add some xanthan gum. That's all. So let's get this going here. Okay, Harry, I need you to chop me some onions and some celery, please, for the dressing. It's in the drawer here, the little orange one that we used to chop with. Anyway, you guys, I put 1/3 of a cup of onions and 1/3 of a cup of celery in, and I put a teaspoon of my sage dressing, a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of onion into the mix, and I'm just going to let this saute. Now, you guys, come back and look at my cranberries.
They're looking good now.
Yeah, they are. They're looking really good. They're smelling good too. So I'm just going to continue to let those cook. I'm going to put the onions that I chopped and the celery that I chopped, I'm going to mix them up and put them in a bag in the freezer for Christmas stuffing. Yes, I am. Oops, I forgot some mushrooms. Now I like mushrooms, and I'm just putting about a cup of mushrooms in. You don't have to put in mushrooms, but these are shirataki mushrooms. I like baby Bella, and I like white button mushrooms. But I'm just putting in about a cup of mushrooms. Just getting that all simmered together here, you guys. Marry the juices, marry the flavors, get the onions soft. Huh, Harry?
Yep.
A little bit more mushrooms, because you and I like mushrooms. Some people don't like mushrooms. You know what else is really good in this? We used to put water chestnuts, but water chestnuts have more carbs, and this already has a few carbs in it. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to let that cook. I'm still letting my cranberry sauce, trying to get it to thicken. Got it on low. Man, it smells good with the lemon in it, you guys. The lemon just makes it. Now I'm going to taste it and see if I need to add different sugar to it. I'm going to put some stevia sweetener in it. Just organic original stevia. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can use the sweetener of your choice. I don't like my cranberry sauce too sweet. We like that tart and tangy relish, don't we, Harry?
Yep. Gotta have it.
Now let me see what that tastes like. Perfect. That's perfect. And it's thickening up, you guys, which is really, really cool. I was concerned that it wouldn't thicken. So I'm excited about that. And let me stir this. I like my celery and onion super duper little. Okay, excuse me, Harry. Let me check on bacon. It's going. I like my bacon crisp because we want to crumble it for the casserole, for the loaded broccoli casserole. So we're going to maybe, you got 8 minutes, we'll check it and we'll see if we need to let it go longer, you guys. Anyway, this is where we're at so far. We'll come back in the next segment when I put some of this stuff together. So where are you? Oh, I just added about 1.5 cups of my chicken bone broth. And I want to let this just marry in with all the flavors that are in there. I'll put that on simmer. And check on my cranberries, which are firming up nicely. Allulose was the trick for sure. I'm going to turn this off and just let that rest. I have an electric oven, so it will continue to cook for a little bit and hold that mixture a little bit more. I am taking the bread that I kept bread in the oven. I mean, in the freezer, I had a bag of bread and I threw bread that was a little bit too old, the ends, the crust, the odd pieces. And I am gonna toast them. I'm gonna take a couple more pieces here. Let me do that. So I'm just cutting some bread. You can make it all pretty cubes, or you can pull some apart like I did. Once it's in the casserole dish.
Don't you have to like heat them up first or something? No?
Yes, that's why they're all on this baking sheet right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in after the bacon's done and get them all nice and toasty. About 2 cups. That looks like about 2 cups to me. Maybe a few caraway or not? No? Okay. Keep the caraway. Keep it the same recipe. So that's ready to go in the oven when the bacon is done. Now I'm gonna just sprinkle this. Oh, there it is. My poultry seasoning. Just sprinkle a little bit on. I don't know if it'll catch or not. But what's on there will toast, and I'll just kind of scrape the mat off a little bit. There we go. Because we always buy the seasoned stuffing, don't we, Harry?
Yep.
Okay, that's ready to go, you guys. Next, I'll be making my pumpkin spice caramel little cheesecakes in the ramequins. And I'm going to make a double batch. Anyway, we'll come back in just a minute. I'm putting this underneath the bacon, you guys. Oops. Need to pull down that rack. I just gotta watch my...
You want this up?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait. I gotta put stuff in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Just gonna dry out my breadcrumbs, you guys. Drying them out. When you dry them out, they absorb more of the juice and flavors. So I'm just gonna dry those out. I've got my timer on for my bacon. Look at this. Come here. Look how it's setting up, you guys. It's so nice. Look how nice that is. Oh, I'm so excited. And this will gel up more in the refrigerator and firm up nicely. So, very, very excited about my cranberry sauce. And if you like it thicker, you can put a little xanthan gum in it, but that's about what it's supposed to be. It'll thicken even more in the refrigerator. It'll gel up. Got my burner off on my sausage with my gravy mixture. I got all the juices from the bottom in there, so it's all ready to go.
What you doing, Sal? Waiting for droplets? Waiting for things to fall, huh?
She's cute. It was great. Mrs. Cubbinson's recipe. Here we go. Let me find it. It's right here.
Yep.
So 1 box of the traditional stuffing, which is 12 ounces. I just put in 2 cups. I need butter. I need 2 sticks of butter or margarine, or 1 cup of margarine, 1/4 cup of the onion, 1/4 cup of the celery, 1.5 cups chicken bone broth, and water. So I'm gonna get my butter and get that melted. Let me get a big, guess I'll just melt it in here. Got my Kerrygold butter. Let me check my, excuse me. Everything goes fast around here, you guys. Well, they look good. Okay. And let me use this knife since you already used it. Did you wash this knife off?
No.
Oh, well, let me wash it because it's got onion and celery on it. I want a clean butter.
Watch how you're wielding that knife.
Hey, buddy. Let me get the scale. You can never have enough butter, but I don't want to drench it in wetness, so. Yep, it's 8, exactly. Okay, this is gonna get nuked in the microwave and melted down. About a minute. Let me look. Excuse me, dear. I need to stir the bottom, so I need you to pull it out so I can stir it up real quick, Carrie. That is perfect. Oh man, that's perfect. Just sitting on the hot stove. I'm just gonna let it totally come to room temperature.
Say that again.
I'm gonna totally let this come to room temperature. It's on an electric stove, so it's still kind of cooking a little bit. If you look, you can see the steam rising, which helps it thicken more slowly. It will be wonderful. So, I am excited about the next. I gotta wash this. Get my stuffing ready. Got my stuffing pan. Take your butter dish and just rub this. Mom used to do it. There may not be quite enough in here, but Kerrygold butter. Never waste your butter. It's an old wise tale. You know what I miss the most is growing up. All the ladies got dressed up, all my aunts and great aunts, and they all had beautiful aprons on. They had the pretty, frilly, pretty, beautiful aprons, and they were all in the kitchen working together to get our meal. We used to have about 21 family members for Thanksgiving dinner sit down. It was huge, and all the women would be in there baking and cooking at my mom's house. They'd all come early, and it was just wonderful. Anyway, you guys, we'll come back when I put some of this together. Yes, indeed. Can you get the breadcrumbs out?
Yep.
They've been toasting, and if you can you kind of hold the silicone mat a little bit and pour them into, see, they've got just a teeny weeny bit of, they've been drying out in a 400-degree oven. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me clear the oven. Let me clear this. Okay. Pour them into this bowl if you can. Hear the toastiness, you guys? That's what I want. Now, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. There's my toasted spices, you guys. Toasted, roasted spices. And then I'll let Harry come back. I've got to get this big pan. So come over here where I've got my pan. I'm just going to pour this right into my... Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Ew.
What?
A little foggy there.
Oh, is it? Well, back up, babe.
I did.
So I've got my butter. I'm going to pour that in.
No.
Put some butter in.
So now use the other hand.
And toast it and see how I do with this. Think I'm gonna need some more breadcrumbs, you guys. Yeah, I don't know.
They'll swell up, but I don't know if that matters. Just the two of us.
Yeah, it is, and I like sausage. So I'm just gonna let that sit there just for a minute. I didn't use all the butter. Got a little bit of butter. So I didn't use all the butter, so I'm just gonna hold that butter back. And toss this a little bit because I want everything to get juiced up. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the bowl, so back up. Oh, something I forgot to do.
Of course.
Salt.
Wendy's new toy.
Yes, indeed it is. Okay, into my pan it goes. Man, does this smell good, you guys. Oh
yeah.
Man, does that smell delicious. Look at that.
Say what?
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks delicious. Okay, so now Harry needs to take out the bacon. And I need to change that to 350. Harry needs to bring the bacon out.
Out, Sal. Come on. Sally.
Come here, baby.
Come on,
Sally, come. Sally. Sally. That's all right. Just take that out. She's out of the way. Here you go. And now I have no counter space, you guys. Seriously. No counter space. Get a plate. For my bacon. I want it to really, really crisp up, so. Going to Disneyland and being off for 9 days and being minimalist on my typing and replies really healed my hand up a lot. It's not nearly as sore. Now I want that bacon grease, Harry. Yes, I do. And I'm going to cover this bacon because I want it nice and dry so it crisps. I'm gonna let that cool off. Harry is gonna get the bacon grease into a jar for me, so we have bacon grease. I'm reheating the oven to 350. I've got to get this pan clean so I can make my broccoli for my loaded broccoli casserole. So come back in the next segment. I have 1 package of broccoli in here, and I put a little onion and garlic powder. I'm gonna get that cooked. I've got my Look at this cranberry sauce, you guys. Look at that. Oh, man. So I'm going to put this in a container and put it in the refrigerator. It will firm up, you guys. It will. Oh, man. We used to have this over ice cream. Vanilla ice cream. Oh, it was so good. It was so good, you guys. Let me put this out of the way. My sous chef is keeping up with me with the dishes.
Yeah, and shooting this thing.
And shooting. Okay, you guys, I'm putting this in the refrigerator and we'll make room for my broccoli, my loaded broccoli casserole. Harry, quit eating the bacon. You're supposed to be crumbling the bacon for me. So he's crumbling the bacon. You can save one slice of bacon for yourself.
Ew.
And then I've got my broccoli drained in the colander. Man, you're a great sous chef. He's been washing the dishes, doing a really good job, you guys. Just drained the broccoli. I took a little bit of the bacon grease and a little bit of my butter and buttered my dish. Now this is a very small portion, you guys. So I am gonna just dollop some sour cream on it and mix it all in. So I've got sour cream, but I like adding my ranch seasoning powder to it, you guys. Oh yeah, I do. So I'm gonna put about a teaspoon right on there. Yes, I am. I already put garlic and onion on this, so I am gonna add salt. And pepper. Now I want to put a little bit of cheese in there. About a cup, about half a cup. A little bit of my bacon. Oh yeah, look at that. Toss it up. A little bit of more bacon. Kind of eyeballing it. Then it goes right into my little casserole dish. Look at that, you guys. Oh yeah. Add a little bit more cheese. Add some more bacon on top.
She moves forward when you grab the bacon.
She does.
She smells it so well, yeah.
She does. Okay, you guys, I am popping both my broccoli casserole. I'm putting the lid on each. Here, move back and I'll put these in. I've got my oven down to 350. I'm gonna put my broccoli casserole in and I'm gonna put my stuffing dish in. I'm gonna bake them for 20 minutes and then I'm gonna take off the lids and brown them both. 350, 20 minutes, remove the lids and brown for about 10 minutes until it's the texture and the crispiness you want on top, everybody. But that's about it. I'm not gonna make, I was gonna make cauli mashed potatoes, but I think we have plenty of food here and we're getting turkey too. And next, you guys, come back in the next segment because when this is all done, I'm gonna make another pumpkin cheesecake in my little ramekins for us. That's gonna be our dessert today. Okay, you guys, I am gonna make the pumpkin spice caramel cheesecakes from Chef Taffany Elrod. And this recipe is located in the recipe section of Keto Chow's website. So it's www.ketochow.xyz. Right now they're having Black Friday specials, you guys, so you guys should go and check them out. But I need to preheat at the oven for 325, so I just turned down my oven because I have 3 minutes left on my browning the top of my casseroles. They are both done. I'm just browning them, so it's fine to drop the oven temperature. Now, I am doubling the batch, so I am using 4 eggs. Notice I'm doing the eggs first. Yes, indeed.
What is she up to? She just ran through here.
Well, there's people walking their dogs. We have the door open because it got so hot in here, you know, from cooking.
Yeah, Wendy's just hot.
I am, I'm hot. I got a whole block of cream cheese because I'm doubling it. I have got, excuse me, my sour cream measured out and stirred up. There we go. Got my pumpkin, rest of my pumpkin all ready to go. Pumpkin puree, pure, plain, simple pumpkin. That's all it should be in the ingredients. It's not pumpkin pie, it's pumpkin puree. And I've got the organic pumpkin. I am gonna put cinnamon in it, and I'm doubling it, so it would be a whole teaspoon of cinnamon. This is a half teaspoon, so I'm putting 2 in. I'm putting half teaspoon of English toffee, better stevia, because I need sweetness in my life. Now, I'm gonna kind of stir this up a little bit. I'm gonna get my pumpkin in there. I've got 2 packets of pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice caramel that was given to me yesterday. Thank you so much. We'll just say J, the letter J. Yes, indeed. This smells so good. You guys, the raspberry one that we made, yeah, we gobbled that right down. We gobbled that right down, so we have no dessert for today. So I'm just gonna make more.
Yeah, Wendy just screwed up and ate. We both ate them.
What do you mean, Wendy?
Okay, it's both of us. All right. It's both of us.
Man, okay, you don't have to have any of this, Harry. You can have some steamed air.
Oh, funny.
For the dessert.
You're just so funny. Ha, ha, ha.
I just want to get this a little bit incorporated.
I think I'm going to be eating what you're making.
You are.
Yep.
I'm going to scrape this off real quick. Man, I'll tell you something. This smells like pumpkin and caramel and spice. It's just, the smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision when we're cooking food, because I'm telling you.
No, because then they'd all get really hungry and want to eat it.
They would. They would. Okay. Let's blend this up on low. Just get this going here. This is thick, and there is stuff you have to scrape off the sides a little bit. Make sure you get everything incorporated. My little tool is underneath all the washed dishes somewhere in Dishland, in clean Dishland over there in my sink.
Yeah, I wash so fast and stuff just piles up.
It does. I think this is 2 times a year where you use practically everything you own to cook, and that would be Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner, at least in my house. Show the stuffing and stuff is all done. And then show the broccoli casserole. It's all done. I'm going to keep those warm. Okay. That is done. Whoops, I need to take this off. I want to share me putting them into the ramekins. Let me move some of this stuff in my huge kitchen. Okay, I took some of my butter and I used it to butter the rim, and I'm just gonna put my cheesecake. Looks delicious. Smooth and creamy and thick and delicious. Looks delicious. I've got cinnamon, but you know what? I have pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna sprinkle it with that instead. I'll just use the little one. McCormick pumpkin pie spice, just a little bit. You guys, into a 325-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Excuse me. And there you have it. We will have dessert in 20 minutes, you guys, and we're all ready to eat. And when the turkey comes. Okay, you guys, I am taking my pumpkin caramel spice cheesecake out of the oven. Yes, indeed. So excited. Oh, smell. The smell. It smells so buttery, which is just amazing to me. Look at that. Look at that. Here, come look at my stuffed broccoli casserole.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Ready to go.
You're not supposed to hit
My
that.
stuffing is delicious and ready to go. It's got a lot more sausage, but you know what? I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, excuse me. When the turkey gets here, we've got the cranberry in the refrigerator, you guys, and we will share how we plate it up and we serve it for our Thanksgiving dinner. Now, the only thing we don't have is any kind of potato, but we've got a ton of food, so we really don't need any. I'm gonna just take my bone broth, thicken it with a little xanthan gum, and use it for gravy over the turkey. So come back in the final segment when we plate up and have our Thanksgiving dinner. Making gravy, just using my chicken bone broth as my base. Wearing my arm brace because, man, my arm's killing me right now.
Oh, you've been stirring.
I've been cooking up a storm, you guys. Been cooking up a storm.
What are you putting in there? Oh, that's some more, huh?
Yep, just some more. You can always use good gravy. I'm not even worried about it. This is my small jar. This stuff is so darn delicious.
Oh, yeah.
So darn delicious. Now, if you guys don't have keto chow, you don't want to add keto chow, just add a little xanthan gum once you heat it. But I'm putting a little bit of the savory chicken soup in it, into mine. About a half a scoop because it's just the two of us. Just the two of us, you guys.
Well, make up your mind.
Well, three quarters of a scoop. 3/4 of a scoop. That's getting steamy. And then I'm taking some of my poultry seasoning, my Morton and Bassett, and just sprinkling some on there. And I'm just gonna get it nice and heat it up. The bone broth, look, it looks like gelatin, you guys, but it's just so full of collagen. But once it heats, you guys, it'll be delicious. Your camera's doing goofy things, Harry. It's
the operator.
It's like operator area.
Yeah.
We'll come back when it's mashed potatoes and gravy, you guys. Okay, you guys, I have got xanthan gum. Now I'm gonna put about a teaspoonful into my gravy. Stir to thicken. As that thickens, that will make nice, delicious gravy. So we'll just let that go for a little bit. But over here, I have got I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter. Oh no, 2 tablespoons of butter. How about 2? Let's have
put 2. Go nuts.
I'm gonna put, I don't have sour cream, but I have Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm gonna add about 2 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm gonna use some of my ranch. I'm just gonna sprinkle some on. Because I like that nice ranch taste. Gonna put some pepper. I'm loving it. And some salt. And you guys, Harry is gonna use the emulsion blender for me because my hand is just about spent. The gravy is done. I'm gonna put the gravy over here. Anyway, you guys, we're gonna have Harry do this and get this all done up nice so we have cauliflower mash and gravy for our turkey.
Because I have the touch.
Because Harry has the magic touch and I don't. Okay, you guys, I put about a teaspoon of nutritional yeast in, and I am putting just about a handful of cheese. Yes, I am.
This is our potatoes, right? Or what you would think of as
Yeah,
potatoes.
cheesy potatoes, you guys.
Anything cauliflower, I love. I adore anything with cauliflower.
This is cheddar cheese Monterey blend jack cheese. So we just get some special, delicious, and this will melt, you guys, and this will taste delicious with some gravy on it. Look at that. Okay, you guys, that's it. I think I'm ready for when the turkey comes. We'll plate it and we'll share our plate with you. Now that the food is all cooked and ready to go, we are going to sit down and enjoy a charcuterie, you guys. 3 different kinds of cheeses, some buffalo cream cheese, some garden vegetable cream cheese, some peppered salami, and all the deliciousness. So Harry and I are going to take this in.
Sally too.
Well, Sally too, that's right. But you guys, we like watching Die Hard and the Die Hard series. So we're going to go sit down and wait until it's dinner time. And we're going to enjoy our little mini charcuterie. Yes, indeed. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at there, baby.
You guys, this is a beautiful 100% keto Thanksgiving with all the trimmings. There's roasted turkey, there's cauliflower mash with gravy, there is loaded broccoli casserole, there is stuffing, and there is lovely, delicious cranberry sauce. And you guys, but wait, there's more. There's pumpkin cheesecakes at the end. So you guys, from our family to yours, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving.